defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Alonzo G. And it's Ashik in the center position. T dishes to Muscala. Launches a three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Gordon's checked in for G. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Teague can't hit.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And they're able to recover. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And how about Anthony Davis? Grew 7 inches in one summer back in high school. You know, people forget he was committed to go to Cleveland State to play point guard out of high school. But then because of that growth, ends up signing at Kentucky, and the rest is history. So, I mean, you look at that 215-pound frame, his rookie season, now up over 240, and that's enabled him to dominate the game even more. And I think it'll also help him improve his health.
Boy, they've been leaning on that outside shot a little too much here in the second.
And Clark, it's starting to let him down. They've mostly been off target.
Here's Evans, all alone. And it's in off the backboard. Evans has got the game tied up here for New Orleans. And Davis admitted he might have stayed another season at Kentucky if he'd known how NBA players would go at him physically in his rookie season.
Yeah, they look to punish him, but he's put on the weight he needs to hold his ground now. He doesn't want to get too much bigger, though. Quickness is such a huge part of his game. Doesn't want to lose that.
And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Millsap with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
T. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That doesn't go in either for T.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Will it go? Here's Millsap. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça is checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. New Orleans making some changes here. Luke Babbitt comes in for Dante Cunningham. And G's subbed in for Gordon. Here's Cole. Teague covering. The 3 from Anderson. Kept alive. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Horford.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So he gets them both. Well, speaking of the skill of the Atlanta front court, their offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and shooting. A lot like San Antonio. Horford and Millsap, a perfect fit.
Really, those two enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry between them because they're both mobile, agile, skilled big guys.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You look back last year, and the Hawks were incredible at home last season. Not a bad way to help unveil that beautiful statue of Dominique Wilkins in front of the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, and so much went right for the Hawks. And adding that statue up neat was the cherry on top. Very classy move from that organization.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cephalosha. Ken Bazemore comes in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. And a dunk by Horford.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. And, you know, for the Hawks last season, they ended with a 35-6 record at home, and that was the best in the East and the second best in the NBA.
And for the Hawks, it was a good year to get the city. No, take that. It was a great year to get the city talking about basketball again. And Atlanta hasn't always rallied behind this team, but boy, did they show up more than usual last season.
Bazemore for 3. That's good. Bazemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
Anderson passes to G. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. G's got 8 points. The Hawks trail by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dishes it to Korver. Kept alive by Atlanta. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. Connects from 3-point range. He has 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ajinça in the post. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. New Orleans on top, up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Teague. He's got 13 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jeff Teague.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Teague. And it's Korver in the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Holiday, here we go. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Pass to Davis. To halt the run.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Teague with a clean look. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
It's Davis with the drive. Gordon kicks to Ashik. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Korver. Atlanta leading by 3. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Davis against Horford. Korver gets a wide open look. Teague for 3. That's good. Teague's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Hawks.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hawks passing it around. And Millsap slams it in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
5 on the clock. They need this. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Holiday.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And he gets it to go.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 10 points for Davis. Well, last year the Pelicans were a team on the rise, making the playoffs. A solid season overall, especially on the road. Really, they sent notice by what they did away from New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, 17 road wins. I mean, you say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound great. But when you're a young, up-and-coming team, one of the things that you can really value is your ability to go into hostile environments and have